Hello, hello. Let me just check some settings. I think everything's okay. Okay, there we go. So, hello, if there's anyone there. You know, we'll wait for a few more people. We'll watch this while we wait. It's been a year since I made this. Also, guys, thank you for 2,000 subscribers and 2,000 followers on Twitter. That's insane. We reached 2,000 at the same time, or around the same time, for both accounts.
You weren't massive, really like us, but you saved that human girl. That's not something a white fang would do. Ah, so the mother come to protect her kid. How nice that must be. To have someone come to your rescue when you're all alone. Abandoned.
I forgot how cringy this animation is.
Crying for a savior.
Or not the animation, like the dialogue that I wrote.
How nice that must be. Yeah, now get out of mine.
What? My internet is dying. Oh man, it's really dying. Does this fix it? Come back. Okay, the YouTube video won't work. I'll get the actual file. Where is it? Nope, not that one. Here it is. Okay. Hang on a minute. Let me hide that. Do this. Yeah, it's not showing up. We're just, you know what, we're just gonna get into the questions. Ta-da! I think we have 13 questions. So, before I start, I want to say again, thank you for 2,000 subscribers and followers. I honestly didn't think we'd make it. But anyway, let's get to the first question. If Ruby never existed, what models would you use for your animations? Okay, that's a hard one. Because there's not a lot of accessible models out there. Well, there is, but like, not the ones I would want to use. That's actually hard. Because like all I've been animating is Ruby, so give me a second. Honestly, I don't know. I honestly don't know. Huh. I've never thought about it. Like, what would I be animating if not for Ruby? Probably like League of Legends stuff or Hololive stuff. They do have models available. So, yeah, I think that's my answer. I would use Hololive model. Let's answer it. I would use Hololive models. Reply. Alright, so next question. If there was a Ruby fighting game, what style would you want it in? Dragon Ball, Fighters, Tekken, Blade Blue, Marvel vs. Capcom, etc. And who would you be your main and why? Well, if you guys have seen my previous animations, you would know that I want a Devil May Cry style fighting game. But this question is specifically asking for fighting games, like these games here. I don't know if Devil May Cry is a fighting game. It's more like an action, like combo game, I guess. But if you're specifically asking fighting games, I think the one Ruby's in, like I think it was Blade Blue Cross Tag, is perfectly fine. They just need more characters. Who would be my main and why? Adam, for obvious reasons. He's my favorite character. He has a katana. He fights cool. So yeah. Let's see. EMC style fighting game. And Adam would be my main for obvious reasons. And he has a katana. Boom. Okay, next one. Did you go straight into anime out of high school, or did you do something else first? No, actually. I started working first. Yeah, and then I got into animation. I don't... Wait, did I start animation in high school? Or was it after high school? I think I started while I was in high school. Like when I first started learning and just messing around with animation. Like I would just install MMD and just mess around with it. So yes and no. Because after I graduated, I just worked and then I started learning animation. But like I started like at high school. So it's a yes or no for this. In high school, but I worked first when I graduated. Before I started learning. Oh, hang on. What am I spelling? What am I spelling? Okay, before I start learning properly. Boom. Oh, man, my internet sucks. If you guys couldn't already tell. There you go. Alright, next one. Favorite, least favorite volumes. Favorite, least favorite fights. Like, wait. Do you mean my favorite out of my least favorite volumes? In my least favorite fights? Okay, the volumes one's gonna be tough because I don't really remember much. Because I've watched them a long time ago and I haven't really watched them recently. But I would say, what volume? Did Adam die? Was that volume 5 or 6? I'm gonna say volume 6, right? Hang on, let me do quick Google research. Because I would say that's my least favorite volume. Because obviously my favorite character dies and like it sucks seeing your favorite character dies. I don't know. Just googling this stuff, hang on guys. I really can't remember what volume. Howdy, I got to the live stream show. Hello, Cajun. I hope I said that right. Yeah, we just started. We're into a few questions, but not really missing out much. Yeah, I think volume 6 is where Adam died, so I would say that that is my least favorite volume. But it's asking for my favorite least favorite volumes. So volume 6 wouldn't be my answer then. It's hard, but I don't know actually. My favorite least favorite volume. I don't know what to say. I really don't know. My spelling is horrendous. Okay, but not the fights. My least favorite fights. Oh, but it has to be my favorite least favorite. That means no Black Trail is out of question. Because that's my favorite fight of all time. I don't know. I mean, all the fights are good. Not great. You know, except Monty's fights, but my least favorite fight. You know, I'm trying to think and recall what fights happened. I don't know, but I think was it Winter versus Cinder or Neil? So she was fighting Cinder, I think. Oh, it's hard. This is a hard question, guys. there is the Ironwood fight. Like, it's not great, but I think it was the best fight out of the volume, out of the whole volume. You know what? I'm gonna say that the General Ironwood versus Watts. Man, this was a confusing question. Alright, next one. Have you ever seen 2003 Star Wars: The Clone Wars by Genndy Tartakovsky? I have not. I'm not really a Star Wars fan, so I don't really watch it. Like, I haven't watched any movies at all. So that'll be no, I haven't. I should say not. Whoop. Not really a Star Wars fan. Okay, how is your layout for Blender that you think is more comfortable for you to animate? Oh, like the layout. Oh, hang on, I can show you. Let me boot up Blender real quick. It's relatively simple. It's nothing like really complicated. Hello, Blender. Okay, there we go. Okay, let me switch to the Blender screen. Okay, it's not letting me switch to the Blender screen. I don't know why. Give me 1 minute, guys. Okay, there we go. Okay, so this is the default Blender setup, right? Oh, delete everything. Get a new space. Okay. So let me get my layout done. I have 2 split screens. Let me just really quick. Right, like this. My left side is my camera view, and my right side is the 3D viewport. And the camera, I would have it. What is this? Passport out at max. So it blocks out everything but the camera, like the scene in the camera. Then I have my timeline at the bottom. And occasionally, if I'm using effects, I would have the shader editor here, so I could like animate the effects and all that. But yeah, this is my layout. It's pretty simple. Like, it's nothing complicated. It's just a split screen. Yeah, like this. This is what I find most comfortable. I mean, there's probably better ways than this, but yeah. Okay, let me switch back. Okay, that's the correct one. Oh, I should have. Hang on. I should have taken a screenshot so I could reply with it. I already closed Blender, so I have to do it again. You guys won't see it, but. Okay. Hopefully, yeah, okay. This is my setup or layout, I guess. Alright, my spelling is horrendous. I've said it before, I'll say it again. Oh yeah, maybe I admit people at least people won't fight to mess the comments. Ah, true. Hopefully that sends through. Alright, next question. What got you into 3D animation in the first place, and what inspired you to begin 3D animating? What is your favorite so bad it's good movies that you watch? And what makes it so bad it's good in your eyes? Okay, so what got me into animation? Surprisingly, not Ruby, but like anime in general, right? I watch a lot of anime and stuff. But this is asking specifically 3D, so the answer would be Ruby. Right? Because when I first watched the Red trailer, and you know, the early volumes like 1, 2, and 3, I loved it. And I learned that Monty created the Red trailer by himself. That's what inspired me to do 3D animation, because I thought, hey, if he can do that by himself, maybe I could too. And so that's what started the spiral into, you know, the animation hole. And now I'm here, what, 6, 7 years later? I think it's 6, 7 years now. And I'm still not good. Like, 6, 7 is a lot, but I'm still not good. Eric, hello. Hello there. I've only started watching your content recently due to my Ruby nostalgia affecting me, and I loved it. I'm an animation animator. I use stick nodes. I don't know if you ever heard of it. I don't think I have. Is that like a Stickman animation software? If it is, then no, I haven't. Because the only stick figure animation program I know of is Pivot, and I used that way back. I think that was the first animation software ever that I used. It was Pivot. It animated like stick figures. Yeah, I remember now, in high school, in like computer classes, whenever I had free time, I would just boot up like Pivot, and I would just animate stickmen like running or jumping and stuff. I think that was the very first time I animated. Yeah, because before that, I don't remember any moment where I've animated. Eric. Anyway, just wanted to say hello, keep the good work. Greetings from Italy. Oh, from Italy. Hello. How do you say hello in Italy? I forgot. Arrivederci. No, that's goodbye. Arrivederci is goodbye. Oh man, I completely forgot all my Italian from my Italian class high school. Mar, hello Mar, are you still doing the secret thing with Ruby evermore? Secret thing? What secret thing? I don't know what you are talking about. Wink wink. Ciao. Ciao, that was it. That was hello in Italian. So we have the same origin also. I play with pivoting in East Pass back in 2014, which helped everything click when I started SFM. It always starts with pivot and stick figures, always. Or buongiorno. Ciao or buongiorno. So buongiorno Eric Cervellati. It's interesting to know I have viewers from Italy. Okay, anyway, so that's what got me into 3D animation, is Ruby, because I wanted to do fight scenes like Monty did. And when I found out, he did it by himself, I wanted to do it too. Hang on, let me write that so I don't forget it. Ruby, my inspiration for 3D animation. Oh man, God, ignore my spelling. I don't type fast or know what I'm pressing on the keyboard. It's what made me want to become an animator. Alright, what's your favorite so bad it's good movies that you watch? Oh, it's like, give me a minute to remember. Because I don't really watch movies that often anymore. Like, not even the Marvels, the MCU movies, I know that. Okay, so bad it's good movies. Halo back in like 2000 is when I started doing it, when I was like Halo. I didn't finally start till I was 15. I'm 26 now. Sheesh, you started earlier than me. Okay, my favorite movie. So bad it's good. That's a hard one. I'm trying to think of like the old parody movies and some of that. Like the mostly comedy ones. Hmm. Man, it's really hard to answer like on the spot. I should have prepared. I really should have prepared. Okay, I got an actual question this time. How do you come up with cool choreographies for the fight, since it's something I struggle with too? Ooh, you know what? I'll answer that after I answer this. My favorite so bad is good movie. Man, it's really hard to think on the spot. Like I can't even think of a movie that I hated really. You know what? I did watch the Minecraft movie. Yeah, and there's a lot of problems I've like really noticed with it. So in a sense, it is bad, but at the same time, it's Minecraft, right? It's I like it because I like Minecraft. What makes it so bad is good in your eyes. I mean, the memes, like there's a meme like every 5 or 10 minutes in that movie. Yeah, so I'm gonna answer Minecraft. What makes it so bad it's good in your eyes? The memes make it so bad that it's good. Yeah, okay. Boom. Yeah. Oh. Okay, so Eric, your question, Eric, what was it? How do I come up with cool choreography? Honestly, I just watch other fight scenes people have done. Like obviously I get inspirations from Ruby. Also like Jackie Chan films and all that. Yakuza? Oh, okay, I know. When I choreograph my fights, the number one priority that I think of is the rule of cool. Right, the rule of cool. And basically that rule means whatever they're doing, how they're fighting, whatever's happening in the fight, if it looks cool, then I'm putting it in, right? Even if it doesn't make sense. Like for example, if a character like was swinging a sword, it's boring, right? So let's make him like spin and like jump, do a backflip or anything before he flashes that sword. Yeah, and that's pretty much it. And I don't really storyboard my fights, and yeah, I go on the fly. Whatever I'm like animating the choreography, whatever move they do next, I'll just sit there for like a minute and I'll look at the pose and think, okay, how could I continue this combo, or what could this character do next and all that. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Like the rule of cool and all that. I mean, it's not really easy for me to choreograph fights because I have to take into account not only one character's fighting style, but like the other person's character as well. And they could have like different crazy transforming weapons and all that. So yeah, it's really like, what can these characters do that I can make make it look cooler and all that. Do you know that a fish can hear you thinking before you sneeze? What? I did not know, so no. Okay, next question. Do you think Adam's arc was always intended to end up as a deranged X rather than terrorist leader? Okay, a lot of people might hate me for this answer, but I will be completely honest. No, I did not think he would become a deranged X. And the reason I'm about to tell you, like I said, some people will hate me for this, but I'm gonna tell the truth of, of my own opinion. I think they made him a deranged X for the pure reason of making Bumblebee canon. Now, before you shoot me, I know, that's a death sentence for any Ruby creator, but that's my honest opinion. I honestly would have liked to see him go a different path where, you know, he becomes a terrorist leader. I know that sounds bad, but he's a villain. He's meant to be bad, right? So I would have rather Adam's arc to focus on like the White Fang and on all that, rather than him like chasing Blake and dying because of it. But yeah, that's what I think. Adam's arc was intended? No, I don't believe it was. I really don't. Hate me for it all you want, but that's my honest opinion. I won't lie, because if I lied, there's really nothing to gain from lying. I would have liked to see his arm focus on the White Fang instead. Facts. Oh my god, thank you. Hey, I'll say it for the people who are scared to say it. Because like, I don't care if I get canceled. It's my opinion. And people have different opinions. Oh, I just realized my spelling mistake. No. Ah, I already pressed it. Whatever. It's too late. Okay, next question. Create new models of characters to use. Like, do you mean I create new models? Because I don't know how to model, right? All the models you've seen me use, I didn't make them. I didn't model, rig, texture, UV, and wrap. None of that. That's not me. If I wanted to create new models, I would have to commission someone, or take the long route and do it myself, learn how to model and all that. So I don't create models myself. If I were to have new characters, I would have to commission someone to make them. My spelling, man. Okay, let's add, I don't know how to make models. Man, you guys are just seeing me misspell every word. You did the right thing, search yourself, man. Yay, I try to do always. Okay, next question. Why is the best girl wise on White Rose? Don't make me cry. Okay. Why is the best girl wise? I agree. I do agree that that Wise is the best girl. Now, as for White Rose, again, I feel like I'll be cancelled for saying this, but I don't really care about ships, right? To me, White Rose is like it's a ship that just exists, like any other ship. Like I have no favorite ships, well, other than our coast, but like that's not happening. So yeah, I'm indifferent to it, I guess. Like I know it exists, but I just don't really care. So I do agree. White is best girl. As for White Rose, I'm in. Oh, my spelling will make me unalive myself. I am in different. I don't recover about chefs. I think you just became my favorite content creator ever. Well, thank you, I guess. I mean, I'll say what I want to say, and not what other people want to hear, So yeah, wasted this girl. To me, it's just another ship that exists like every other ships. I don't really care about ships. Ooh. Okay, next one. If you somehow got hired to make one Ruby fight for a future Ruby volume involving whoever I want, which characters would you choose? Oh, okay, this is a fun one. Now I know it's asking for a future Ruby fight. 2 fights that I want. I want Adam and Weiss to fight. That's the one fight I wanted to see. Right? Because it makes sense for them to fight. With the whole White Fang and Schneider's company thing. It just makes sense, but it never happened. Now as for a future Ruby volume fight, meaning like past volume 9, right? Which means I can't choose dead characters, obviously. The fight I want to happen, and I've thought about this when I saw this question at first. I want to see Sun versus Mercury. Just think, gunchucks and like kicks from Mercury was like breakdancing and stuff. Oh, can you imagine how awesome that would be? Like Sun's doing all the gunchucks things, and like Mercury's blocking with his feet. Oh, it would be so awesome. Now I could animate it myself, but first of all, that involves gunchucks. Second of all, I don't have a Mercury model, so Adam and Weiss would go hard. It really would. So yeah, those are the two fights I wanted to happen. Boom. Yeah, gunchucks ain't no easy thing to yeah, it really isn't. There's a lot of things you have to think of. Our next question. Do you agree that John Arc from certain angles is pretty? Now, if we're talking before he got his horrible haircut, the banana haircut, I would say yes. But after that, I hate his banana haircut. If you guys have seen my latest post, actually, hang on, let me bring it up. Hopefully it loads. Oh man, my internet is horrible. But yeah, okay, never mind. Like, I won't show you. But yeah, to answer the question, yeah, I guess it's a pretty weird question, but yeah. Yes, but not with his banana haircut. Okay, no, but before his banana haircut. There we go. Okay, next one. What resources did you use for learning 3D animation, if any at all? Now, some of you may not know, but I'm a self-taught animator. Well, like, I'm 80% self-taught, right? When I first started, YouTube videos, like tutorials and all that. Yeah, and I was just like mess around with the program, which was MMD at the time. Yeah, when I started with MMD, and I would just watch YouTube videos and tutorials, but mostly Cake Stations tutorials, because those tutorials actually taught me how to like replicate Monty's style. I've been thinking that if I've ever put a fanfic animation series about Ruby, I'll give John a better haircut. Yes! Give him something better than the banana haircut. Anyway, so yeah, it's just a lot of YouTube videos and a lot of messing around, making mistakes, you know, learning how to do basic animation stuff and all that. Now, I did do an animation course. I think it was like for only one semester, but I dropped out because like I didn't really like the way they were teaching. Like because I like to learn differently, like I like to learn my own way instead of someone telling me to do this or do that. I would rather like do things myself, figure things out myself, you know, make and learn from those. So like that's why I dropped out. But yeah, that's why I say like I'm 80% self-taught. Because I did do like an animation course that would teach you like professional industry animations. But like it wasn't really my style. But yeah, those are my reasons, like YouTube video tutorials, especially Cake Station's tutorials. And just like messing around with like the softwares and all that. And a lot of practice, I guess. Yeah, so YouTube tutorials typically Station 2 tutorials. Taught me how to animate like Monty. My spelling. Also thinking an animation course. Why do I spell it like this? Okay. Dropped out since but yeah, like YouTube tutorials and all that. Okay, send. Okay, now that's all. I think that's all for the Twitter questions. Now we do have some more from my YouTube post. So we'll answer these. So number 1, are you looking for any voice actors to work for free? I have a very deep voice. I'd love to do a voice if you need it. I actually am, not right now, but I will in the future. Because for my next animation, I will need voice actors for like extra characters. I'm still writing the script, so it's not fully done. But I am looking for voice actors, like volunteer for free, because obviously I'm not rich. I can't pay for everything. But yeah, I am looking for voice actors. This is for my next animation. It's still work in progress. There we go. Number 2. What are your hopes for Volume 10? What are my hopes? Honestly, I do hope that they finish the story in this volume. Yeah, I think that's the main thing, right? Because Volume 9 felt like it was a filler, right? Yeah, because like we were doing like one storyline, and then we got sent to the Ever After to do another storyline. So yeah, I want to see them like finish the plot or like the series, I guess. Because it's been what, 2 years since the last volume? Yeah, that's my main hope for Volume 10. Since Volume 9 felt like filler. Yeah. It deviated from the main storyline. Now, number 3. Who are my favorite characters? Well, let's see. Number 1. I wonder who it could be. I wonder who it could be. Okay, now this says favorite characters. But I can't just say Adam. Oh yeah. Learning Aslan Autumn. My favorite side character. Who else? Sun. Obviously, for reasons. Who else? Oh, I guess Weiss. I saw. I think that's my main 4. You know, let's do top 5. Who's my top 5 character? Who is my top 5? I'm thinking like Neo or Roman. Yeah, I think Neo or Roman would be my 5th. Yeah, no, I'm gonna say Neo. Wait, does Neo have a last name? I don't really know. I'll just write Neo, I guess. Yeah, those are. Boom. Oh man, my character. Not character, my internet. Is my internet dying? Please tell me it's not dying. No! Oh, we're still live? I think we're still live. Okay, I think we're still live. It's just not going through. Oh no, hang on. Chat's been disconnected. Okay, you know what? The stream is still up. I will just continue. What was the hardest animation practice that you did? Oh, from my daily animations? I'm trying to remember because there's a lot that I did. What could be my hardest? Oh, the juggling. The one where I did the juggling. Specifically with the 3 balls. Like that was the most difficult thing. Yeah, because like I had to keep in mind the like trajectory of each individual ball. Not only that, the speed, the hand placement on when to catch and throw the ball. Yeah, that was my hardest practice animation that I did. Like juggling is hard in general. Like to even do in real life. And then, you know, to replicate that in animation, it's gonna be even harder. Yeah, I think, yeah, juggling. I would say juggling. Okay, I think that's the last question. What is your PC setup? It's not really complicated. I have two monitors. You know, I have my PC obviously. That's really it. I mean, there's nothing fancy. I don't have like a microphone. I have a microphone headset, and I have the camera here that I use for, you know, my avatar. You know that. But yeah, that's really it. Like simple, like two monitor setup. It deleted my first message, but I was basically saying that for me, Volume 9 doesn't exist. I mean, yeah. I mean, yeah, that is a good point, because if you think about it, for the people in like Remnant, they don't know what happened in the Ever After. So like, they don't know what happened in Volume 9. Okay, I think that's all the questions. Let me just double check. Now let me refresh this. Hopefully my internet actually loads it. I'll answer those questions later when I'm not streaming. Oh man, come on. Okay, if it's not loading on my PC, I'll use my phone. Guys, I'm not a professional streamer. You're gonna have to see all this stuff. Oh, is it loading? There we go. Okay. Any new questions that popped up while I was here? Let's see. Nope. Okay, I think that's all the questions, guys. If you have additional questions you want to ask, you can ask it here now. Is chat still alive? Because it says it's disconnected for me. Can I reconnect chat or no? Okay, I don't know. But yeah, if you guys don't have any more questions, I think we'll end the Q&A stream. Yeah. Okay. So thank you guys for joining and for asking these questions. Again, thank you for 2,000 subscribers and followers on my Twitter. It's like I wouldn't be here without you guys. So thank you very much for that. With that said, if there's no more question, that's the end of the stream, guys. Thank you for coming. I don't want to be invasive or rude, but where am I from? Okay, I live in Australia, but I'm Filipino, so I was born in the Philippines. Yeah, so, ooh, that's why my avatar's tanned and looks like me. Or I got it close to looking like me, you know? Yeah, I'm Filipino. That's me, the Filipino guy. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. Any more last minute questions before I end? I'm happy to answer them if they're not like, you know, oh, what's your IP address or where do you live and all that. Alright, guys. Any last minute question? Do you have any takers? I see. Have a good day, man. Alright then. Well, there's no more. See you guys later or whenever I stream again. Bye bye.